Alright now, so we're getting down here to where we're about ready to crank this thing up. Getting close on. I went ahead and built me some radiator hoses this morning. We got some from Advance. I'm gonna move them around. I might even build some out of aluminum and just put connectors here. Might go by Nigel's and see if he ain't got some tube I can bend up eventually. But this will work for now. I'm gonna take this tomorrow and get Jacob to weld this up for me solid. And that way we'll be able to put coolant in it. I can go ahead and put my clutch cover on. I need to wash all this out, really. I need to get her here and brake clean it all out, pull the plug out of it, wash the pan out real good, get all that broken crap out of it. I ordered the new, this is what was wrong with the clutch here, is the actual hub, this inner, it's got an inner basket. It broke the lugs off it. So I can fix my clutch cover. I've ordered this. I still have my disc. I still have everything to put it back together. I just have to replace this. I can start putting it all back together. But in the meantime, I'm over here. I'm doing these fuel lines. I want to show y'all something on these fuel lines. So I started playing out first with heating it on the inside. And it put a little crimp right here. This is like a repair kit from Advance. And I put my end on it. So what I figured out I could do, I'm not really that worried about that little piece of dent right there. What I figured out I can do, if you heat the back side of it, and I use the forks to pull it apart as I do it, I can get a bend, because that was a straight piece. I gotta make, it's a pretty tricky bend here. I'm gonna have to come up and then come around and then come back into it. I'll probably use my other 90 on it like this. So it'll be like that. So I'm slowly heating it, because if you heat it too much, it'll burn it, it'll melt it. Kind of like this right here. That's what I was playing with last night. But I figured I'd give y'all a tip. Like I say, if you heat the back side of it where the back will stretch, then you can put it around something. You can pull on it pretty good, and it makes it look nice. It don't deform it, you know. Like I said, this is all stuff from me doing on the inside earlier. Then I figured out about doing the back. I thought about it. I said, well, let me try this, and it's working out pretty good. So let me keep bending. I'm gonna see if I can't get me a line bent up. There it is. That's all I needed. You good? You good? There you go, guys. I got the PVC system I got to hook up, or the valve cover I got to block it off. Little spot on the motor, a couple vacuum leaks. I've seen it pop back on the throttle body. Didn't sound bad for the first crank up. I'm gonna probably order me a set of rear sets. That's got a crack in it, so I'm probably just gonna go online and order me a set of rear sets. Got to get me a water pump for it, because I'd rather have a set of rear sets where I can adjust where I want my pegs to be at. Got to get a water pump blade. That blade is stripped inside of it. So I noticed when I cranked it up, it wasn't turning, which I'm glad the cover was broke, because then I seen it wasn't turning. I ain't got to worry about chasing out overheating issues. So now I'll just take it and I'll go to Kawasaki parts, find that blade, put a blade on it, well, piece that cover. We still got to hook the clutch up. When I get the clutch in, I got to tuck back a couple wires here and there. But all in all, the rear wheel bearings should be here this week. I'll get the brake figured out, because it needs to be moved down a little bit on that wheel. I mean, it would work right there. Wouldn't work well, but it would work in that area. So it just needs to drop down. So I'll use my Kawasaki bracket on it. Go ahead and put it back on there, and then I'll get my wheel bearings on it, my slack adjusters. Still waiting on to hear about the chain stuff. But I got an idea. If he don't hurry up and call me back, I'm gonna order something. But like I said, if we get the chain straightened out, I'll be able to ride this thing. So clutch will be here this week. Fix it, hook the cable up on it. Everything else, I'll get the back brakes working. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. It sounds pretty good for the first startup. It's kind of unique sounding, so we'll see. And then I get to go wash and clean this thing up. Got my hoses built too, so we're almost ready. So I'm sitting here in the evening. I got 2 more minutes to make for this video, so I gotta do a little recap. So I ended up on the little bike. I got the because on my YouTube stuff, you gotta have at least 8 minutes to get enough credit on it. You know what I mean? It's 8 minutes, 8 to 15 minutes. That's why I do my videos. I'll give y'all some tips for people that's wanting to start a YouTube. The keys to YouTube: is to post consistent. Don't get so caught up on thinking it has to be the best content ever. There's people like Billy the Kid and stuff like that I talk to. Like, his stuff's always A+. Like, he's not going to put out no subpar or average. But I'm going to tell you, on YouTube, if people don't have something there to watch, then they're not going to watch you. That's just basic common sense. I know it's stupid sounding, but I mean, if you have nothing to watch, then there's nothing to watch. So no content is actually bad content. You know, only content is bad content is no content at all, because they can't watch you. As long as people can watch you and you give them something to watch, people will enjoy and people will watch you. People will pay attention to you, and they'll keep up with you, and they'll subscribe if you post consistent. You got to post often, so that way they have something to watch. And just keep your content around the same thing. Figure out, like, I'm the type person that go through and I put out a bunch of videos of my life and stuff like that, because my goal is to have 1 million videos and make $1 off each video. That's still $1 million, however you want to cut it, you know. Like, I don't have to have one great video that's going to make me a bunch. I just go through and just keep posting. Like, it don't make me nothing anyways. Nikki's the one that makes all the money off of it. Like, she gets all that. But at the end of the day, it still helps me because it helps my family, you know. But with YouTube, if you'll post consistently, you'll post often, you get down there in your comment section, or not comments on, when you're uploading your video, put your little description in there. I'm slack about my description. I don't really put what I should put. I need to copy and paste me something together. But if you'll go through and put a tag on it, like put your tag on it, and a way that I figured out that I could get up in the algorithm and get it working good for me was I take my favorite YouTubers that I watch that's along the same lines of the stuff I do, and I just put them as my tags in it. Because if somebody has gone through and watched all their stuff, then it's not going to recommend me before them because they're a bigger channel than me. Okay, throw a grenade, son. Watch this boy, watch him. So if somebody goes through and they went through and downstairs, son. Got him. Oh my God, did you didn't kill him? Oh yeah, got him. But if somebody has gone through and watched all their stuff, of course it's going to share the more popular YouTubers. The more views you guys, it's going to share you more. But if somebody has gone through and watched all their stuff, then if I use the tag, the name of their channel in my tags, then naturally it's going to share me occasionally. And that's all it is. It's about getting in front of other people. I also go through, and you got to make sure that when people comment and people like and people talk to you, when people comment, you got to make sure you reply to them, especially if you're a beginner channel. Some of the bigger channels don't do that. I think it's just more of like a respect thing. I think if you got enough respect to comment on my channel, that I got enough respect to go through and comment back. You know, I think that's just how I think about these things. So if you treat people with respect, you post content daily, you stay on top of it, don't get disgusted, don't overthink it, don't think it has to be the best production ever and get these mental blocks. Just post videos. You'll never know what you'll make. Like last month, I made $980 off YouTube. That's what I made on the month of it. I have a small channel. I can only imagine what the big channels. I mean, I know some of them make $10,000, $15,000 a month. I know some of the big ones make over $100,000 a month. But I'm just saying, like, for a small YouTube channel, it's kill it to make almost $1,000 extra a month on YouTube alone. I don't sell, like, we don't sell a lot of t-shirts and stuff like that. I have t-shirts. I ain't promoted that. We need a website and all that stuff for it. But we ain't really had a whole lot of time to go through and post that, like, to do the merchandise sale. That's a whole nother business by itself. Right now, we're still growing, and when we get to that level, then we'll start really promoting the sales and stuff like that on it, you know. But I made $980 last month off YouTube, which is my highest month. I've made $360. I've made $500 the month before. I've made $200. The least I've ever made is $207. And my whole goal with YouTube, I said to start, I said, if I could go through and make $200 a month doing what I'm already doing, then I'd be stupid not to put forth the effort. And it is a lot of work. Don't get it mistaken and think that it's not a lot of work, because it does take a lot of time to do it. But if you stay consistent with it, I don't know what the future holds. I've met some great people from YouTube, but post content, post often, 8 minutes minimum. I do 8 to 15 minutes attention span. Get something you want to post about and stay posting on it. Like, stay consistent with what you post with. Stay the same, stay around the same genre of stuff. I typically float around. Like, I got a heater core video that I posted a long time ago, and that video alone I've made over $1,400 on it in my garage, and it paid $400 originally is what I charged to do that heater core. $450 around that, and it's ended up paid 3 to 4 times what that job's paid. So you never know what video is really going to hit really good in the algorithm. Look, we got two on two. Let's see who wins it. Let's see if my boy got this chicken dinner. Watch him. He got M249. Let's see where he's at. There he is. Watch this. Like his dad. Look at him. He a beast. Look, winner, chicken dinner. But that's what me and Caden would do in the evening. Good job, y'all. Me, him, and Chapo's playing right now. But like I said, we have fun with PUBG. But like I said, if you'll post to your YouTube stuff, you'll post often, post consistent, it will grow. Like, I don't do disrespectful stuff, just like I wouldn't want people doing disrespectful stuff to me. But if you post about your life and you post comments, like, you never know who's going to, what video will take off, what video won't. So you just got to kind of search around and just post different stuff. I stay away from copyrighted material. Like, you can't put no copyright, because that's how Honey Badger lost his channel. Honey Badger ended up going through and he had some intros with some copyrighted music on. Well, what was okay 4 or 5 years ago ain't okay today. So I just stay away from it, because like, I turn my music down in the background. I try not to have it playing, because I don't want to put forth the effort and YouTube yank it from me years later because of some copyrighted music in the background. It just ain't worth it to me. And that's why I don't typically put music. I mean, I would love to put music. I can make a lot better video if I had music, but I don't do that because I don't want it to be okay today, and then 5 years from now it not be okay, and they say, oh, well, sorry about your luck, you shouldn't have done it to start with. So it's just easier not to do it to start with, you know. It's not one of them things that you do it and ask for forgiveness later. You just don't do it to start with, and that way you ain't got to ask for forgiveness. But if you'll post consistent and you'll post often, and you keep riding it out, and you try to do every week thing at least, and watch it, it'll grow. Like MRC Builds, he hit me up the other day. He said, man, I appreciate you helping me out. He said, I just hit 2,000 subs. It's freaking awesome. He's posting good videos. You know, there's a bunch of YouTubers I watch. 89 Boosted Super, he's doing well. It's slowly growing. He's getting his traction. You know, when it comes to like Rob's SS, it's getting there. I'm watching him. I think he's over 300 now. I typically watch people, everybody I know, typically kind of watch around and watch their stuff and stuff. Like I told I gave a guy earlier a couple of little tips on his channel or whatever, and then I shared him on Facebook. Like, you just stay with Rockpit knowledge. His little channel is growing. Like, you just gotta keep posting and get in front of people. Another tip I do: go in the comment section and like people's comments. Go read comments on people, on your favorite YouTuber, people in your kind of genre stuff. Go hit it. Go hit their latest comments and go through and start liking people's comments that's still online. That gets you in their mailbox. That allows them to see, well, hey, this dude likes my comments. Naturally, if you know I like you, then typically you're more prone to like me back. You know, it's human nature. So stuff like that, little details like that, the devils are in the details. Little details like that, think outside the box. Do I think I'll ever be a Cletus McFarlane, 1320, even a Turbo John? So I don't think I'll ever be at that level. I don't know where I'll be. I know what my 5-year projection is as far as off of Social Blade. Social Blade's a website, and you can do your future projections or whatever on it. And I know what it says I'll be in a few years, you know. But that stuff always is skewed. But I know one thing. I know I post consistent. I know I'm making money off of it. So therefore, I'm starting to see I put forth effort. So I'm starting to get back for the time I put in. But like I said, go through, stay consistent, post your videos, do good with it. But anyways, getting back to the motorcycle. Sorry to get off topic. I'm going to order my water pump stuff. I'm going to get my gear stuff posted this, like ordered this week. I'm get my sprockets and my chain. I'm get that stuff ordered this week, and my bearings will be here probably Monday or Tuesday, I think. Bearings will be here for the back wheel because we used the Ninja 400 rear, so it has a 17mm shaft, so it'll be here this week. The clutch stuff will be here this week, so I'll get all that buttoned up. The clutch, all that'll be buttoned up. The big thing we'll have to order tomorrow. I'll go through, put the money in the bank, and I'll order the water pump stuff and get the sprockets on the way. And that's the only two things we haven't ordered to ride this beast. I'm ready. I'm excited. Y'all start commenting. Y'all go ahead and comment below and tell me what y'all think. At 400, say it's going to be 480 pounds, 485 pounds with me on it once we put fluids on it. What do y'all think it's going to run 8th mile time? Because you know we're going to drag it. We got to put it. I know what I know everything in my yard, pretty much what it'll 8th mile. I've known for years and years. Everything I've ever had, from my kids' mini bikes to everything we've ever had, I pretty much know what it'll go 8th mile. Except for our 2 racing go-karts. I've never had them down the track. Everything else, I'm that guy. But anyways, y'all go through and comment below what you think 8th mile. Well, and this will also tell me who watches my videos to the end, because I know some of y'all be skipping out. Y'all missed the gold. So y'all go through and tell me below what y'all think it'll run 8th mile. And I'm hoping to get at least a draggy pass before Christmas. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to this game, and please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you one later. Thank you.